Hey, what's happening guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. मुझे पता है कि मैंने आप लोगों से बहुत दिन से बात नहीं की है, but in my defense, I had to focus on school. And now that school's finally over and the summer break has started, we decided to take the first opportunity we could to go for camping at Turkey Point, which is a provincial park about 2 hours away from Toronto. Now, this provincial park is southwest of Hamilton and south of Kitchener. According to the reviews, the campground is really good and there's a lot of interesting places to check out and a lot of places to enjoy. I mean, speaking of enjoying, there isn't much to enjoy right now. We're just kind of in the middle of nowhere. But the only thing I can say right now is let's have some fun. Before coming to the campgrounds, you have to reserve a campsite online, which is done on reservations.ontarioparks.com. Plus, there is a 6-person limit per campsite, till which the prices are fixed. However, accommodations can be made for more people, but may cost extra. There are options between electric and non-electric campsites also. Electric costs $5.50 more. The advantage for electric is the access to electricity on the site, which helps with charging generators, your vehicles, etc. And it is the best options for RVs and camper vans. Our campsite, which was non-electric, cost us roughly $42 plus tax. जब आप campground पहुंच जाते हैं और front office को confirmation email दिखा देते हैं, तब आपको 2 permit slips मिलेंगी. One goes on your vehicle's dashboard and the other in front of the campsite. More on that later. And we were running short of time since we wanted to visit a local beach, so we set up our tents very soon after arriving. Okay, so I know there's a bit of chaos going on right now. Everything's happening so quick, but now we've arrived at the beach. Maybe not too far, like 2 kilometers from Turkey Point. I'm pretty sure it is part of Turkey Point for that matter. And yeah, this is one of the only times I can actually rest. It's been a pretty long day. Now we're just gonna relax a bit at the Turkey Point beach and enjoy. So Dad, what are you doing?
I got this big guy over with me.
Nice.
Local wood.
Where do you get it from? Like,
Burns fast.
Firewood.
Firewood, the fire starters.
yeah. And
Hi.
Have fun.
I just floated my mattress.
yeah, in their tent,
Their
right?
tent.
Yeah.
And there's your grandma.
So an egg
Arey wow.
cracking is extreme danger.
Here's a lifer. Chai or Maggie.
Exactly, best combo in the world. We're having marshmallows roasted after this.
That's even better.
You are so
Neil, that is absolutely disgusting.
I didn't think it'd be that big.
What?
Cause
He burped.
mine are mostly small. I didn't expect it to be that.
We are gonna have roasted marshmallows. That's right, Lauren.
I'll join you guys in.
Huh?
I'll join in,
Yeah,
yeah.
we got you a plate over there.
Yeah, that's your chair. Lauren shares mine.
So you guys are roasting marshmallows without me now, huh, Anya? Anya? Wait, show me that.
Mine literally got on fire.
That's good.
It was dinner time, as you can see, so we enjoyed our food next to the warm campfire and under the stars. Alright guys, आज तो late हो गया है. It's like around 11:30. Pretty much everyone's going to sleep now. I'm having to speak really quietly because after 11 o'clock in most of the campgrounds it's considered quiet time, so you have to keep your volume really low. And yeah, I'm going to go to sleep now. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning everyone. It's almost 9 a.m. in the morning and we had a good sleep last night. There were some raccoons causing a bit of distraction and some noise. So make sure you don't leave any food overnight because it can attract the raccoons or any other animals to your campsite and will create a huge mess. So that's one of the things. Second of all, the sleep was also, it was pretty cold. So make sure you bring some sleeping bags and some blankets to keep yourself warm and cozy overnight. And yeah, we're gonna get ready to wrap up our campsite soon because we have to leave in a few hours. And before we wrap up everything, I'll just give you a quick tour of our campsite. So let's go. Alright, now here's our tour of our campsite. So as we're approaching our campsite, here's our water source. The water is completely safe to drink as well. And to our entrance of the campsite, which is campsite 189, the tent can be found and you can find different sizes of tents. There's you can have 6-person tents, 10-person tents, even like maybe 2-person tents as well. And for the tents you have these rods which are holding the tents shaped together, and then we got the pegs on the bottom over here which are holding the tent down, which can also be helped out by these ropes. The ropes can be multitasked or multi-purpose as well for hanging clothes or whatnot. And that's basically for our tent. You can again find these on Walmart and any other big store really, like Real Canadian Store, etc. and Decathlon, which I featured last time. So here's our campfire. Campfire, you can find the wood, like the firewood from any store, like Canadian Tire, Walmart, and they'll give you basically a small package of fire starters to help with the starting of the fire, and all you need is a lighter aside from that. And finally, here's our cooking stove, which has a propane tank. You can either get a small propane tank or a big propane tank. We decided to get the small propane tank because we're not really making much. And yeah, the gas stoves are pretty easy to find anywhere. And yeah, that's basically all of our campsite. I'll show you the campground now, the entire of the campground. There are multiple campsites with some open spots. A small washroom on the right side, which are also scattered across the campgrounds. There is another water supply. Don't forget to clean up your campsite and throw away all garbage, recycling and empty propane or butane tanks in the bins located near the entrance. Another washroom building, which is much bigger. There is a playground along with an open field. In the restrooms, there are showers and toilets for the disabled. The women's washrooms along with showers. The laundry room. Men's washrooms and showers. And universal washrooms. Shortly after, we left the campsite and stopped at the front office where we bought some park souvenirs and snacks. Then we made our way home, stopping in a small town named Port Dover, which is east of Turkey Point and only a few minutes away. Alright guys, we have arrived here at Port Dover, which was like a 30-minute drive from Turkey Point, and we're currently at the Arbor Restaurant parking lot. There's a 1-hour parking limit, so let's try to explore as much as we can of Port Dover and a little bit of the Arbor Restaurant as well. Yeah. While exploring the town, we stopped at a local Tim Hortons, and what I like about these fast food chains in small towns like these are the local newspapers provided, as they give you a lot of information about the town on a relatively small paper. After leaving Port Dover, we wanted to take another quick stop just across the Canada-USA border. On the way there, we had to stop for a bridge which was closed to let a cargo ship pass. When this happened. That scared the crap out of me.
I think they did that on purpose.
I'm gonna stand back a bit.
Yeah, let's just stand back a little.
As we were crossing the Rainbow Bridge, which crosses over the Niagara River into USA, we noticed a very short line into the crossing, but it was not the same into Canada.
Did you cross the border?
Yes,
Yeah, now we are in United States.
and don't be too
देखो
excited.
क्या लिखा है वेलकम टू न्यूयॉर्क
Should I go to Niagara Falls? Let's go.
Yeah,
मुझे क्या पड़ेगा देखना है
Yeah.
why not?
What's the reason we came here?
सही बात है
That's a good point.
वन
After passing the border checks and entering USA, the first thing we saw was this Nepali Indian restaurant. So if anyone wants to eat Indian or Nepali food near the falls, you know where to come. Hey guys, guess where we are? We're in USA. So we had to cross the Rainbow Bridge, which is basically the border bridge to cross the border, and we had to get through customs, which was actually pretty quick. Process was like 2-3 minutes, and that's pretty good. Now I'll just show you a little bit of the river that leads to the Niagara Falls. The Niagara Falls on Canada's side, which can also be seen from here. Let's look at it. Now it's kind of hard to see it, but there's some seagulls like somewhere down there, a few small islands, yeah, and the water flows all the way down this direction to basically join up to what is known as the Horseshoe Falls. Yeah, this was kind of unexpected. In fact, यहाँ पे दो waterfalls हैं, एक है Horseshoe Falls which is in Canada और दूसरा जो USA के अंदर है, simply named American Falls. After this, we finally finished off our trip and made our way home. But we had to cross the border again, and the lineup was about the same as earlier, if not longer. And it was without a doubt the most annoying part, since the cars were piling up very close to each other and we moved hardly a few meters every 5 minutes or so. Alright guys, हम लोग finally USA से निकल चुके हैं. The border customs process was about an hour long, so it was quite long. But it was luckily saved. Sometime was saved because of the Arrive Canada app, which I do highly recommend you install and use because it really speeds up the customs process and it is much helpful and much easier for everybody. And yeah, that's basically all it for USA and the trip. So what do I think of Turkey Point?
Well,
Okay, so here's my final thoughts on Turkey Point. I think that Turkey Point is a great place to check out regardless of the experience in camping. Not only because of how good the park is, but also because of its surrounding city of Norfolk County and the beaches being really clean and the waters not being so cold. And I think that camping is a really great thing to do or try at least once in your life because of how close camping brings you to nature regardless of how old or young you are. If you guys like this video, then consider hitting that thumbs up button to show your support to the channel. And also, as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss out on any new notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, keep the kite soaring high. See ya.